Hi everyone, we are continuing with the EFB in-flight module series, and in this video we're going to talk about the sub-module climb, which is relatively a smaller module, much easier to understand. As you can see, there are various options on your left. Engine operative, you can select both engines or single engine. Let us say winds of 20 knots, headwind expected throughout the climb. Environmental conditions 10 degrees hotter than ISA. Anti-icing, you have options: engine anti-ice, total anti-ice. Total anti-ice includes engine and wing. Severe icing is selected whenever you're flying through heavy weather and you're expecting icing that will happen on surfaces that do not have the provision for anti-icing. Okay, so this is generally selected when you have a lot of weather around the airfield during climb. So let us assume there's no icing, air conditioning normal. Initial weight, let us say for climb 70 tons, CG whatever 33%. Normally the climb phase starts from 1500, so that is why it's defaulted, but of course you can change it as per your requirement. Target altitude, I'll climb to 30,000 feet today. And in climb type you have different options, whether you want to climb in cost index, you want to have a selected speed climb, or you want to climb on green dot. So you can select any of the three. Let us say open climb, cost index given to us 15, and you can change if there is speed limit. Normally 10,000 to 50 knots is the default, and you can even in fact remove it also if you want. Okay, and fuel factor, the company gives you, let's say, 2.5%. So when you compute it, of course you have provision to put CDL and non-standard configurations at the bottom left. So you'll get a graph like this. At various points, if you click, you will get the fuel figure to that level, time, and time of course you can find using the option at the bottom, where you'll take 11 minutes to reach level 250. CAS, MAC, and N1 is also mentioned. Okay, so as you can see at 10,000 there's a slight flat line. That is because of acceleration, 250 knots, 10,000. So that is also the graph. That graph shows us the information there. And all the way up to level 300 we will take this much, 1.2 tons of fuel and 80 miles of distance. Also you can see here it mentions flight level 312. That is because of temperature. So because temperature has impact on altitude, so if you make it nil, let's say no temperature is standard temperature, okay, throughout, so there's no deviation, so you will see that level will match. So 300 is going to match your 300, so it's not corrected for temperature. The moment you give a temperature value 15 degrees, or let's say minus 15 degrees, colder than ISA, then that value will change and it will give you a truer altitude, because altitude gets affected by temperature through density and pressure. So that will change. Nothing significant as such for us to know, but wanted to clarify why the altitude is showing something else, 283, when we have selected 30,000. Okay, so this is about that. And also here we have, if you select single engine, the climb type defaults to green dot and thrust defaults to MCT. Okay, if you select single engine. And now let's say I will compute it with a lower weight. Let's look at the results. So it is giving you a climb ceiling of 252. Okay, so this is for single engine. Single engine, the climb type gets defaulted to green dot. You cannot select at a cost index or any selected speed, and even the thrust is not climb, it is MCT. So that's it on the climb video. There's not much here in the climb module. Next up we'll do the cruise module, which will have more details regarding fuel that is used in cruise. Okay, so that's about it. Take care, see you, cheers and happy landings.